And still on buses, what was the cost of half-price bus fares in 2023-24 and what is the expected cost in 2024-25?
Let me get the right number.
Yeah, we've had
I've got it here. We have budgeted for 9 point something million, if I recall correctly. Wanting the figure, won't you?
Yes, please.
Well, we budgeted 8.685 for this budget and 0.769 for next year for that 30-month period. And
I think the cost was, what was for this last financial
what was the cost last financial year, 2023-24, and what's the expected cost?
Well, there was no cost because we announced it in this election.
You were already doing it though, right?
No.
Weren't there already?
We announced that. Oh, wait a minute.
There were already some.
Yeah, through you, Chair, the Minister, sorry. The election commitment started on the 1st of June and our payments started rolling out, and the cost of those payments, topping up operators, was first paid in July, so it's a 24-25 expense, and we can.
Oh, okay.
So just a cash flow type thing.
Okay, sure.
We could provide a potentially.
Oh, that's okay. If the total cost will be incurred in this financial year.
It'll be incurred in this financial.
8.6.
Yeah.
85 million is the figure.
What we estimate will be the cost.
What you estimate, yeah. What you budgeted.
Because there's a 0.769 mil for the following year, which will be the final.
Yeah.
Right.
It's effectively revenue foregone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's an estimate through you, Minister. It's obviously an estimate, and it will depend on the take-up of the number of people on buses.
Yeah, okay. And following the 12-month period, if you like, will the government try to review any measure? Are there any measures of the outcomes? You're aiming to see an increase in the number of people using public transport? Is there a particular increase that is hoping to be achieved? Will there be any review, and will the government consider extending half-price fares beyond this 12-month period?
So this measure was introduced as a cost of living measure, number one, so that was the main purpose of it. However, we hopefully can learn things from it, and that is, we'll see how many extra people use public transport. I understand that in some of the more regional areas, it has seen an uptake, whereas in metro around the city there has in fact been a decrease in the number of passengers. But look, it's still early days, but we will look at seeing what this measure has done. One, first of all, cost of living, but two, whether it has reduced congestion on our roads and whether it has attracted more people into the usage of public transport.
So I understand.
But at this stage, there's no plan to extend it, but we will have a look and see what we learn from any of the information we can glean from this trial.
So cost of living measure was the main purpose, to save people money. Was the main purpose of the half-price bus fares. Secondary, perhaps, increasing public transport usage to try and reduce congestion, save the environment, those sorts of benefits. Does I hear that was a secondary aim here, perhaps, but does the government have any other ambitions or measures in terms of trying to convince more people to swap cars and for buses and ferries?
Look, we're trying to make it more attractive, so that's why we've got the common ticketing proposal I announced on Monday, the bus tracking that we hope to have starting to operate end of this
Beginning of December, we'll start rolling that out.
end of
That's
this
what we're aiming
year.
for.
Yeah, end of this year. We also have a program of more bus shelters, which also makes life a lot easier, especially in the Tasmanian weather. And we're looking at park and ride facilities. The one down my way at Huntingfield and all those down my way, there are two of them, Huntingfield and Firthside, seem to have worked quite well, with a car park at Huntingfield estimated to be 50% full and Firthside 80% full. We're looking to Claremont, Midway Point, I think Lagana
Rugby.
and Rugby. Yeah, there are a number of measures, but we're also planning with the councils, aren't we, for Lagana? No?
Yes, in the
But the immediate rollout
The 3 delivery next year,
are the
yeah.
3 that we've mentioned, but we're planning further ahead, and Lagana and West Tamar was just another example of that. So we are trying a whole host of initiatives to encourage people to use transport, and if I recall correctly, the extra lane on the Southern Expressway will be for buses, etc., and passenger vehicles with three or more
T3.
people in it. So that will also hopefully encourage car sharing.
Okay, and you mentioned the park and ride facilities. Are the project time frames up on the State Growth website in terms of when those projects will commence and be completed?
I'll flick to the department on that.
Through you, Minister, I'll take it just to check if they are online, but all of those are expected to be commence construction early next year with completion in 2025 calendar year.
All of those 3?
Yeah, and we'll make sure that those updates are in the public sites as well.
Great, is that your question? Yep, thank you.